Hello, Josh, Sam, and anyone else who is watching to Swindon't you forget about me. Yay! It's we're back. Hello, welcome back, Josh, Sam, and anyone else who's watching. Shut up. Right. As you'll see in the last game, we beat Norwich 2-1 at Carrow Road. Alberto scored. Jurgen Becken scored after coming on as a substitute. That game we were 1-0 down, so disappointing, but we still managed to turn around and win, which means that we are third in the Premier League, although we have two games in hand on the two teams above us, Burnley and Man City. Western-super-Mare have started badly, by the way. That's bad, but hopefully we can win a couple of games and push ourselves closer to the top of the table. We have to play Vitória Guimarães and then West Brom. The trouble is, of course, that we have to play our European games without the help of a professional goalkeeper. Now, you might say, Ben, that's kind of stupid. Why don't you just not have that be the thing? But I can't. I also can't use Matt Garbutt, who is, luckily he's even worse than Kelvin Haynes, who has to make his second appearance. Fucking absolute clown, right? I'm just really annoyed about it. And so the thing is, right, and it's annoying. So we have to just anyway, the point is we're going to have to just deal with it. I'm going to record basically all of the Europa League games because I think it's going to be funnier to watch the team struggle because of my idiocy. So let's see what we can do. Chavaria will start because I want to play Novotny against West Brom. You guys can watch as we play them. Interestingly, we're not predicted to be that good against Guimarães. We're actually predicted to, they're predicted to win. The Portuguese Football Chronicle, that great story, a newspaper thing. Anyway, but I think we should, if we had a proper goalkeeper, there's no doubt about it, I think we would definitely, we would at least be challenging, if not winning this game. Unfortunately, we have to play a child. Momcilovic, good name. Speaking of Eastern European sounding names, I've just done a little bit, I've put bids in for 3 Slovak/Czech slash possibly Slovene. I don't know if any of them Slovenian. Definitely one Slovakian at least. Youth players who are about sort of 16, 17 years old. We'll hopefully bring each of those guys in for less than £500,000 each, and they can just go into making us some money in the future style transfers. None of them were predicted to become better than the current players we have. One of them was supposed to come about as good as one of the players we have is Jair. One of them is a defender. He should become as good as Jair. That remains to be seen. Obviously, that's his goal. No, hit the crossbar. But the idea is we'll get them in. They can hopefully develop into players who can play in the first team. If not, we can make definitely a profit on them because I'm not going to buy them for that much money and I'm not going to pay them very much money. So I should be able to make a decent profit on them. That's the plan. At the moment, we are holding Vitória Guimarães fairly well. Of course, they haven't had a shot on target yet. Oh, it's a great save. 4 crosses. Chavaria at the back post. It's gone out for a corner. They have had a shot, but none of it's on target. Just wait. McAllister somehow wasn't even near the ball, has made a foul, and we give them a free kick. So let's see what we can do. Hope you guys are all right, by the way. I've been on a bit of a mad one for uploads and recording recently. The progress that we've been making has been fun. And so it's not made it too hard to kind of play on, as occasionally there are bits where like the progression feels really slow, and that's when I stop uploading and playing regularly. Wilmot, would have been sensational. Despite being unbeaten in the league and having won all of our games so far, I didn't win Manager of the Month, nor did Man City's manager. So both of us are the only two teams who are unbeaten. Man City have obviously played 2 games more than us because of our Europa League exertions. And So you would think that because he's had a chance to play more games, therefore he would get more points. But he didn't win Manager of the Month. Chelsea's manager did, and Chelsea are something like fourth. Ortiz, that's the second time. Let's have a red card off him. Give us another. Clive Ortiz. He must be American. Anyway, Gillich, what are you doing? Yep, great. Love that. Jair to McAllister, straight off the training ground. Alberto walks around his man slowly. Great turning circle of 2 or 3 feet there. Wilmot must have been offside. Yes, he was. You can always tell because he was offside. So 10 minutes left of the first half. We are doing well. We've restricted them to no shots on target. Oh, great knockdown. Alberto scores. We are 1-0 up away in Portugal. The Swindon fans are in raptures for Alberto. Wilmot, great header down. I never really noticed him as being that great in the air, but in this last few videos I've watched him, he did injure himself. He headed the ball down and then obviously sat on the floor on his ass watching as Alberto tapped home. Now, the trouble is we need to score, I'd say 2 or 3. unless we're going to restrict them to 0 shots on target, which is unlikely, or unless Ortiz is surely off at this point. That's his third. Yeah, he's gone. So they're down to 10 as well. That's nice. Where was Ortiz? He's number 5. He was their right back, getting well involved. In the centre of the pitch, all 3 of those. Not really anywhere near his position at any point. So, don't know. Oh, Momcilovic is a decent goalkeeper. Or at least he seems to be doing so. Full crosses. Oh, I thought we could have got a goal from Riedel there. But no, although Alberto has managed to pick the ball up, no. I also noticed whilst I upload the videos, no, I don't want to say that. I'm happy to keep it up. I noticed that when I was watching back the Bnei Yehuda qualification game that I recorded, because I watched them before I upload them so I can remember what happened in each episode. Is this going to be a goal? No? Okay. And there was a moment just before we scored, it was right at the beginning of the game, and they were in... No, it wasn't Bnei Yehuda, it was Venlo. It was the 2 games against Venlo. And they were breaking. They'd scored 1, and they were breaking. And they had a man here, and their guy picks up the ball over here. And I have 3 players in this part of the pitch, and he just kicks the ball off over here. I was like, oh, okay. Cool. Oh, Laveau. No, why did you do that? Novotny. He's going to come on for Laveau. No, sorry, not Laveau. Him. Ortega's going to come on, and I'd like... Oh, McAllister's tired. Let's take him off. Give Pelletier a game. Shehu's just come out from injury, hence he's got slightly lower fitness levels. The same with Brunfilov. We're hoping that Kevin Blackler comes back from injury. Not. Oh my God! He made a save. He made a save. What a player! He's one for the future for like some League 2 team. He's made a second save. Oh, unlucky Riedel. Would have been nice to double our lead. Again, we've had 2 shots on target that the goalkeeper has saved here. So, you know, we're riding our luck. That's probably the 2 saves he'll make in the whole... Actually, he's probably only technically made 1 save. And now they're going to score. No. Yeah, only technically made 1 save. Go on, turn and give it. Give it. Oh, Wilmot. Oh, Momcilovic. I mean, you could have given it to Novotny. He was all right. Here, speaking of, big cross, strange header out from there. Great one. Yeah, well done. What was it? The keeper's made a save, so that's probably his 1 for the Europa League this season. He's definitely not playing if we get through. If we manage to somehow stumble through to the knockout phase, he is absolutely not playing. I mean, he's never going to play another game for us, except for the 6 he's required by Football Manager law to play. Why? The ones he's required by law to take. Stealing a place off of one of the good players who could... Oh, Alberto. Wilmot to Alberto. We are 2-0 up in Portugal. The trouble is, because of the quality of the goalkeeper, there's always the potential that we could still drop this lead at the moment, but I'm feeling confident. That's a surprisingly good result, considering everyone thought we were going to get beat. Jair up to Wilmot. Bello. Great tackle. What I would really love is, like, you know, like if those kind of... Because the thing is, in this game, you can't really get a player like... Well, actually, you kind of suppose you can. I was going to say, you can't really get a player who sort of ends up like Jamie Vardy, who like they'd pick him up at Fleet would pick him up, then Leicester sign him off him, and then he becomes their top scorer in the Premier League. Like it doesn't happen very much. Obviously, it doesn't happen very much in real life, so I guess maybe because I have actually had that happen with a player that I signed once for my Dover Athletic side. I signed him on a free going into a League Two season, and he scored in every season 20 plus goals up until the Premier League, and then he scored in the Europa League final win against Juventus. So he Novotny must yeah. So I suppose it can happen, but it's so unlikely. And but the stem of that, the seed of that discussion was like, what if this? It wouldn't it be great if this sort of 3 appearances or 6 appearances he's going to make this season sort of give him a Harry Kane style progression into suddenly becoming an absolutely sensational goalkeeper, because currently he's not predicted to become anything good. He's average, and like he's not even gonna, I don't think he's even gonna become like a 2-star player or like a decent Premier League player. He's supposed to be poor. But what if we could just sort of like kickstart some goodness in him and make him a decent Championship player, or he becomes like he's a one club man, always the third choice goalkeeper, makes sort of 7 career appearances. Oh, Chavarrier's finishing is a fucking appalling. That would be great. He's not gonna, unless he really comes on. Maybe I'll just keep him as a joke for the rest of the game. Alberto Borgo. Oh, it'd be great if I did that. He plays sort of 6 appearances, 7 appearances in an entire career, and then he ends up becoming Swindon's manager in the future as a legend of the club. Great work. 2-0 win away with a goalkeeper who's literally still in nappies. Good stuff. And Celtic won as well against Sarajevo. Śląska being absolutely dominated in Group C. Can we see where are we? Śląska below Caen. That's a very poor record, but you'd think they'd beat Caen. I mean, you'd hope. That said, I think they are starting to go through. Where are they in the league now? Yeah. Whoa, down there. Yes, please. I mean, or rather, no thank you. Their defence is clearly shit now. Anyway, superb Swindon. Alberto was on some superb form. Tittle is one of the players I want to try and sign, so I'll say yes. I'll show you him. He's 17, a decent shape, and he's predicted to become not as good as Lloyd Wilmot, but a good Premier League striker, and that's fine. I can sell him for a lot of millions if we get him in. A superb performance it was. Yeah, we did very well. Alberto was very good. Now, let me just look at the tactics. Kelvin Haynes, because he's just awful, but he's only 16. See, because he's not even predicted to become a 1-star player. And Rui Costa, as by comparison, he's a 2-star player. What's his report? He's supposed to get as good as Tommy Johansson. So he's 3 years older, and he's far better than this fucking idiot. Where's he from? Is he Swindon based? He's from Bristol. He's media friendly and confrontational, and he's insane. he's a madman. Came through at Swindon. Lovely, lovely stuff. He's ended up with a solid 7.2 average rating. He was shit in that first game, so he must have been 8 appearances non-competitively. He conceded 10 goals. Arse. That was some water I just drank. But defensively, we looked sensational in that game, by the way. I was going to comment that Jair is really doing wonders for the team. And that's kind of borne out by the fact that we've only conceded 3 in the league, although we have only played 4 games. It's not that great. Crisco is another one of them. £170,000 he would cost. He's predicted to be about similar to Jair, which is good. Let's offer him a contract of nothing. Is that as short as I can give him? You don't get that. Should I give him around 10? Yeah. And 250 quid per appearance. Good lad. Get in the van. Right. So we should have three of these guys. I think 2 Slovak, 1 Czech. Anyway, now let's play. I want him, please. I would like him, please. 325,000 £1,000 for Ivan Takacs. Another one, he's supposed to be similar to Jair. Let's see what we can get off this One FC Tatran. Or Pressov, as they're called up here. They've got a nice horse kicking a football in their badge. Idiots, that's not how it works. Oh yeah, and I also signed this, well, I'm waiting, hoping on work permits. It's probably unlikely to get them, but he's 17. Signing him ideally for, I think, £900,000. He'll go straight into the under-18s and then hopefully make his way to the first team if he actually improves. Doodly doo. There you go, Kalino. Whoa, hey, what? You want more money than the other kid? Let's do that. And then after 20 league games, you can have that. Because you're never going to make 20 league games, are you? Let's be honest. Not before you end up playing a proper... Cool. Kalena, get in the van. And then we want this other one, Tittle. Can't remember. Tittle. Good. Name. Nope. It's sort of cynical, adding an extra 5 games before you earn your small amount of money. And you're not going to get to them. So good. So that's our 3 new players plus potentially a 4th young Ecuadorian winger. So I'm trying to think for the future of our youth facility support. I got in 2 new coaches, which should improve our coaching setup. Because I asked the board for more coaches and they were like, no, I don't think we really need any. Thank you, actually. And I disagreed, and they did actually back down and allow me to hire 2 more whole coaches. The aim, as soon as we can, is to try and get them to either extend this stadium or the... Oh my god. Either the stadium or the... or improve the youth facilities. Josef Urban's another one. This is the Czech guy. He is 16, pretty good. Playing for Victoria Pilsen. Should be not quite as good as Gavin Gavin Blackler. Right. West Bromwich Albione. Yes, we were very good. This is a hard one to answer. The quality of the team will see us through. I was just watching oh god, what's it called? Was it called It's So Romantic, or Isn't It Romantic? I was watching that with Masha, with that Rebel Wilson, and she sings a song in it, and it's like a kind of anti rom-com, and it's quite good. But that song, that diddly diddly do, it only plays that little bit of the song sort of 4 times in the movie, and so it's in my head, even though I don't want it there. Leicester 2, Charlton 1, Giacomo scoring for the Leicesters. Western Superman, where are you now? You must still be in 19th, which is pathetic. Wheatland's legacy being run into the ground by fucking Scott Dan, the manager of Western stupid mare. They have scored 4 goals from corners though, so what do you want, really? Give us West Brom. Let's play the Baggies. Oh, I'm a little bit tired. I've been waking up early. I think I mentioned that this morning when I did, or the other day. I can't remember when it was. I did the last record of the video, but whenever it was I recorded that last video, I mentioned that. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that I've been waking up early, which has assisted my sleep. Which has assisted my gym and working out regime, such as it is. But yeah, it's I just can't, like, so I was waking up, I was going to bed at around sort of midnight, midnight, half 11, between 11 and midnight, and then being like, I want to go, I'm trying to use normal English words. Let me just English. So I was trying to say that waking up was easier than it usually has been for the last couple of weeks. I was waking up at about 6 when my alarm was set for 6:30, and so then I thought, well, actually waking up at 6 is good because it gives me the extra half an hour in which I can do little push-ups, sit-ups and stuff to try and sort of get the blood flowing, then have the shower, and then have my breakfast and stuff and get ready for work. So then I thought, well, what I'll do then is I'll just move my alarm back to 6 o'clock because that's when I'm waking up. Then what happened today was the first day of this new regime is I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning, full Riedel Smith bollocks. And so pushing the clock back, making my alarm earlier, has actually ended up meaning that I sleep even less. And that's not really a shock, but it's not because it's waking me up earlier, it's because I'm waking up earlier than the thing. So yeah, good story, thank you. Ooh, dear me. Apologies. This is sometimes what happens. Not much happening at work, and me only seeing Masha, and then we watched a movie with like lovey-doveyness in it, and that's not really my thing. So my brain hasn't been engaged in the way that you'd hope it would have been today, and therefore I'm talking all this drivel. Dogard. Oh my goodness, that was just something moved in the air. Lavo, has he been injured? What's happening? Yes. Yeah. Oh, okay. Don't know why you would have done that if you were Kukic. Oh, okay. They are good in the air, which is not a shock, I suppose, but then this is not real life West Brom. This is just West Brom on the Football Manager game. Gillich now, great effort, missed by miles. So Man City are also playing right now, although not right now, they're playing after us this evening. Just trying to see. God, we've got lots of games in hand on these teams. Go on, give it. Yes, Alberto. Oh. So if we win this, we go to second. We got plenty of games in hand. I was a little concerned. This is sort of what I was talking about. So I'm concerned at the moment, really, that we're looking quite strong generally, but we're not looking like we've got the deepest of squads. And so I sort of tried to make this point in the last season where I was saying, I sort of bungled the point a bit, but my point was the squad isn't big enough and we don't have enough money to sustain a big enough squad to do both a European push and a league push and all the cups and stuff. So I was trying to sort of work out live whether or not I thought it might be better for us to not qualify for Europe and then have a clean shot at qualifying for possibly the Champions League or even the title. Novotny, good save from Smith. But I ended up saying that something like I don't want to win the league, which is not true at all. And now I feel like this season we might end up suffering because of it, because it looks like we've hit a lot of the right notes in the league this season. We're also doing very well in Europe. I don't know if we have the Alberto. I don't know if we have the squad to sustain our good form in both competitions. And so I don't want to get knocked out of Europe, but I suspect that if the idiocy of young Haynes in goal, good effort, it's a corner. If that does lead to us being knocked out of Europe, then we probably won't be too sad. Although I do have a love affair with the Europa League. Riedel, it's been 14 years or something, 12 years did I say, since we won it last. That was a Schlonsk manager. We are taking the game to West Brom, for they are the only team that we can take it to. Laveau. Good ball, full. Laveau. Gillich. Oh, great save from Mitch Smith. He's called Mitch. Good cross as well, but no. I really dislike that. Oh, full. It's gone for another corner. Wow, we are knocking on the door. The thing where the ball's coming out to them and they don't run out to it. They just sort of let it come to them, and it's really irritating. Mitch Greenwood now, for God's sake, with a foul. Cross it back post header. Yeah, no. I sometimes wonder, because you can very occasionally, sort of, having played the game for quite so long as I have, particularly this just one version of it, you can see when things are going the way you think they're going to go. So like you can tell when like things are working out so it looks like you're going to score a header or something, like, like the corner routine is working, so you think it's going to go in, and I feel like sometimes I say, oh, it's corner, and I predict that we're going to score or someone's going to get sent off, and then they do, and it looks like I'm recording my voice over like a recording of it. So like I don't know, some people might suggest, Alberto, Smith, great save. Might suggest that I like save it and only save the recordings of the ones where we win, but that's clearly not true because we lose all the freaking time. In particular, the cup final to Chelsea. So yeah, Fall, good cross, Riedel. That's his kind of thing now. Big towering back post headers is Riedel's thing now. That's what I like about it. I don't know why I'm talking about conspiracy theories of people thinking I might be recording, like, not being honest with the recording stuff, because it's only Sam and Josh who watch, and why would I bother doing that just for their benefit to see me win? Shut up. Wilmot cross. Oh my crikey. Okay, what? Let's pause it this time as well. You heard me pause it. Right, so I'm going to bring on Becken because that seems to be a fairly positive substitution every time we do it. Riedel's not playing well, so I'm going to bring on Perez. Maybe that will help. Let's see. We've got a throw, Fall now. Over to Wilmot. Wilmot heads it to the goal for some reason. No chance in hell he was going to score from a header from there, but fine, why not? Becken on. He's got a good record this year. I think he's got 2 goals from 3 appearances, and only one of those has been a start, so he's a good player still. Dogar, Krasnicki, good name. Oh, Johansson, great save. Johansson now. Up to Borgo. Borgo to Novotny. Novotny. Jair, Borgo. Pelletier. Novotny. Strange little spins. Becken, he's gone round his man. Oh, he's taken out. Smith, up to Jair. Oh, no. Could this be the first points dropped of the season for Swindon Town? In the league, anyway. Fall is getting pretty... Oh, no, we've got Shehu. Let's bring him on. Oh, Wilmot, you silly Billy. I always think from there, go here. If you're on that slight side, go here and just go for the tap-in header. Novotny. Oh, yeah, of course you're going to score from there. I think you've only ever scored about 2 goals in your entire career. Good one. Now, this is the sort of situation where overload wouldn't be a bad thing because we are dominating. Okay. Stevens is going to not get tackled. Rivera. Soft itch. He's got a soft itch. Oh, Pelletier flew into a tackle, missed completely. We have got overload. Did we do that? No, we're doing it now. Good. So, good. That always happens. Maybe I'm just doing it at the wrong time or something, because there is a specific, like, you're only supposed to really do it if you're on top possession-wise. But who knows? Oh, Clark. Good stop. Okay, let's maybe just go back to standard. They've picked up a lot of chances in those last few minutes. Krasnicki. Good header away from Jair. Borgo gets a yellow. So, wow, okay. Damp squib much for the second game there. Calm, unlucky. We dominated them there. We really should have won, but it's fine. We're still 5 points off the top, and we are still got 6 points to play before we equal with everybody else. The problem is also Man City have the same. Oh, I have another game in hand as well, so they could go much higher. So we're going to get Crisco. That's nice. Will Keane is West Brom's manager. I can't remember. I didn't even read if he liked it or not. Yes, confidence is high. No, the confidence is high, but that can only be each win brings just a bit more confidence. Shows I got stuck in, which is fine. Mitch he was very good, irritatingly good. Is he good? Oh, he is good. Yeah. Oh, he's on loan from Arsenal as well, and he played 2 years in Brondby. Exactly. Like, this is that weird, like, and also that season he just played on loan but did nothing. Didn't play a single game. But then the next year he did very well. Did he? Do you reckon he won? Where would I find that achievements? Do you reckon he won? Didn't win anything with them. Shame. All right then. Well, let's see what the fixtures say. So the next game we'll play is probably going to be Sarajevo and then Wolves, because Wolves is the fourth round of the FA Cup game that we have. So I'll play Man City off camera and then we'll be back for them. See you later, guys. Bye 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 bye.